And we are going live here for SATAC 23 with Plasma and Resin.
Hey, gents.
The
How's it going?
Let's see what happens here. This is our first time streaming SATAC, which is the premier all-aircraft competition that has jammers. And flankers can kick some butt because I love flankers. There you go. My bias has been unleashed upon the world.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to mess things up here real quick because while we're starting up, I am supposed to roll some dice to figure out which map is going to be played. And I am going to quickly add this as an overlay here. I'm going to roll some dice here. There's some dice right there. I'm going to hit roll dice, and this will tell us which map will be played. Our sum is 12. And 12 being Ras versus Aliwa, clear late afternoon map. All right. So I'm going to let the organizers know this, and we will switch over to our first set of streams here as we watch the aircraft taxi out. All right, Res, I'm going to go on mute for just a second so I can talk to the other folks. I'm going to leave the airplanes sliding along the runway here as we pause for just a second here with our audio.
Do you want to do the audio check on? It sounded okay.
I think we sound okay. I've already turned the audio on, so if anybody sees us sounding in any way strange, unusual, or mysterious, let us know in the comments.
Absolutely.
All right, so the map has switched. We've gone from the peaceful lands of Georgia or Russia to the Persian Gulf. I'm putting some cameras onto some planes here. Let's try our split screen side by side. And we have two competitors here. This is fourth Stormo Caccia Virtuale. I'm just going to call him fourth Stormo. Is that okay with you, Rez?
That's probably all I'll be able to say. So it works for me.
Versus a very familiar team, and that is the Phoenix Task Force, PTF. We've got some liveries here on Zuck here while we're looking at them. And they are starting their loadouts. So SATAC is back. This is the third match of the day, and we're streaming on YouTube. Whereas Airshow and I believe AlphaGator were streaming the previous two matches on Twitch. If you do watch this on YouTube, but you do want to watch it on Twitch, let us know. I can do a restream also. But for now, we're just going to be on YouTube. So, Rez, what do you think of these mighty aircraft here that we're seeing? I'm missing my favorite ones.
I know. I was just going to say, like, you already showed off your bias, and
well,
hold on just a second.
Yeah, no worries. So, I mean, when it comes to bias, I do love the Flanker because it is the best aircraft, except for air to ground. But
it can hold its own.
All right. Whoa! First accident. A Stormo pilot just spawned in with his throttle on. What a start, Rez.
Okay.
All right, that's 3 points for PTF. Okay, all right. Well, Hitman was killed by a colleague. This is a good question. Let me ping the organizers and figure out what we should be doing here, because that airbase is pretty damaged.
Yeah.
Is it worth a reset?
How many people got taken out on that?
I think 3 aircraft at least.
Okay, yeah, I'm just seeing Hitman move. Looks like he's trying to escape the scene of the crime right now.
Yeah, that's a pretty damaged base. What a start, hey?
I mean, we can't say we haven't seen it before, though, especially from a first-hand experience. So,
yes. Yeah, I'm just messaging the organizers, the 51st PVO Kiev Squadron, who is organizing this fantastic competition, asking them if they want to reset the map because of the damage to the base. I am somewhat concerned. Oh no, there's another aircraft. What's happening? Why is this airplane on fire? What the hell? A PTF plane just bounced along the runway, hit its wing on the... I don't know what's happening, Rez. I'm... All right, well, this is exciting.
yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, so we've got a few people watching the stream already. We've got 36 folks watching the stream, and we've got some comrades. So, Rez, I am extremely happy to see just how much of an international representation there is in SATAC this year. It's insane. There's teams.
Pretty awesome.
Like there's teams from like Asia and South America, and like even the Eastern Bloc. There is a Belarusian team that's in here as well. Like, this is
they're playing tomorrow, right? That's BK, correct?
That's right. BK, the guys who do ground pounding, are bringing in a all flanker squadron in. This is SATAC is just blowing up. I mean, this is great to see.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal competition. So.
Okay, so let's get back to figuring out what's going on here. There's definitely damage to the airbase there. I don't know if that spawn slot is bugged or not. Loof 10 is taxiing.
I don't see any respawns from fourth yet.
They're asking to fly in Caucasus. Okay, hold on. All right, guys, we're going to go on pause here for a second while we adjust this. It looks like some folks are missing some maps. Let me see what I can do here. Be right back. Need to do some negotiating. And we're going to go on mute for just a second here, folks.
And going back live with the stream for
Oh
the
yeah,
dice roll.
we are back live here, and we're gonna re-roll the dice here. We're gonna reduce the total number of dice to, I don't know if I can do 1.5. Let's try 2, and we are looking for a Caucasus map because a few of the folks from 4th Stormo don't have the map. So let's re-roll the dice. We end up with 8. Hang
Good.
on. Is that 8? That is 8. 8 is still too high. We're looking for a single dice, Rez. We're looking up to a total of 6. There we go. Roll dice.
Okay.
2. So, Sochi versus Mozdok, clear day.
Okay.
Easy does it. All right, we're going to flip back to the sponsors and look at the sponsors while the map gets reset. A little bit of technical difficulty here. And I've passed that along to the organizers so they can do their magic and flip as well. Why is this? Oh no, F-16. Oh no. I should probably put this on. We have a random takeoff on the Persian Gulf map, and there's the reset. All right, Rez, let's talk briefly about the sponsors here while we wait for the maps to flip around.
Yeah, they've got some awesome sponsors this year.
So pretty much the entire DCS community and hardware are all here. And you're the hardware guy, man. Talk to me about hardware here.
Well, VKB, I saw VKB in here, and I was pretty impressed about that. Like, I like VKB stuff. I have several of their products, so it's nice to see them interacting with the community.
Yeah, Rez, you've been trying to convince me to go to a VKB stick and throttle for a while because I've got my old Warthog, and just what I've seen, just like the, what do you call it when you push on the stick and it kind of comes back to you gently instead of just bouncing in the middle of the screen.
Oh, like the dry clutches and stuff like that that
Yes.
are in there. Yeah, and the dampening. Oh, it feels amazing. It's quite the change of pace. I started on, what did I start? Like, I played a Xbox controller, and then a Flight Hotas X, and then 1600 from Thrustmaster. And it wasn't until I got the finally went with a Gladiator, fell in love with that. And even though it's plastic, it's premium quality. Feels good. So
Yeah, it makes a
I
huge
think,
difference, right?
yeah.
Because I remember when I went from my Extreme 3D to the Warthog, I was blown away. And this looks just like the same level of difference going from the Warthog, which is what, a 20-year-old product now?
I think it's, something like 12, 15 years old, something like that. Yeah, sensors have come a long way. The switch to Hall sensor, it's pretty awesome too. So you don't have the drift and stuff like that. Plus a lot more accuracy in position reporting. So
Awesome. Well, I think the map is up and running. I'm going to flip
it
us around,
is.
and let's take a peek and see where we stand here. Let's make sure everybody gets into the air, and
Now, this is best of 3. Oh, before we do that, you want to run through the other sponsors real quick?
absolutely, yeah. Let's do that. Let's flip back around here. We talked all about the hardware. We didn't talk about a lot of the module makers and the makers of tools that we rely on for, well, for making DCS happen, right, Rez?
Absolutely, especially TACView, a lot ATC. I think they're kind of more the admin side of stuff, but TACView is amazing for after action learning what went right, what went wrong for training purposes and stuff like that. You can break down and analyze your launches, positions, formations, stuff like that.
Flight
Then a lot of
profiles.
ATC. Yeah, a lot of ATC is an amazing product. I think it's like kind of like one of the more underutilized things in DCS that we have available to us.
Yeah, you
Really
really have to
throws
know
like
it. You can't just kind of grab it and run with
there.
it.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a learning curve, but it isn't that bad. Like I think the first day was getting used to the interface, but once you get over that little hump, it's so cool, and it's so much more than just using the F10 map to GCI too. Like you get runway approach glide slopes, you get actual calculated interception routes. Like there's so much to it, and the fact that you can break it out and have multiple windows covering different parts of the map, different airports, really allows you to shift focus quickly without scrolling all over the map trying to find your AO.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's a huge thing because it
Oh
really
yeah,
gives you those tools to be a proper GCI.
yeah, efficient too. Yep.
All right, so I'm looking at PTF here. I'm going to flip this back around. Rest, thank you for crashing through all those awesome sponsors. And I mean, this shows you the maturity of the competition. That many sponsors that are
Yep.
coming in to support this competition and the DCS community. I'm going to flip us back to split screen here because we have a beautiful taxi out from the 4th Stromo and from PTF. We got planes pulling out along the runway here.
So this is this competition 6v6,
Yeah. And what do we have here on the ground?
5v4 right now. I don't know if we're just
Are we missing some pilots? I see 5 from PTF. Let's lock. Let's
4
lock.
from 4th.
Let's lock the cameras in. I mean, there's always an opportunity for some mercenaries to jump in and help out. It is very tough sometimes to get all the pilots that you need in place.
Well, yeah, exactly. You have a lot of contributing factors, like, and the largest one is just scheduling. Like everyone's got their life that they're working around and jobs and families and stuff like that. So, yeah, sometimes scheduling is your enemy.
Yeah, it's not very simple, but hopefully we get some more 4th Stromo guys jumping in and helping out. We've got a camera on White Line, who's the lead of 4th Stromo. And we've got another camera on, who is this from PTF? That's Faisal in his F-15. And I think that's the E-Strike Eagle here, right, Rez?
I was looking at 4th. Jumping over.
Now, one thing that...
that's the E.
Yeah. For whatever reason, I did get deliveries from 4th Stromo this afternoon, but I don't think they either loaded properly or for whatever reason. I will check.
Yes.
DCS, exactly. I'm going to check on my second machine here to see how it looks like. Did deliveries load up maybe on the other machine here?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's take a peek here. Okay, Maxim is parked in a weird position here. Oh boy, Rez, he's going to take off of the taxiway. I didn't say anything in the rules about taking off of the taxiway as being illegal.
Nope, I didn't see it either.
So we're okay. But it's unusual. I'll use that term.
Yep. So
And
once it take off too, I think. Okay, so
should we
airframe
switch?
selection is permanent during matches, but is it after the first takeoff? You know, like at this point in time, could they change aircraft until the first match, or are they locked into this?
I think they're locked into these airframes that are on the ground right now.
Okay.
So so right now, the 4th Stromo is locked into at least 1 Hornet and 3 Vipers.
Yep. And then we've got 4 Vipers and a 15 of PTF locked in.
So let's ask 4th Stromo, do you have more pilots? Let's find out if they've got more pilots. We'll leave that in chat for just a second here. And I'm going to try to connect our TAC view here, Rez, while we look at these pilots pull up here, because it'd be nice to get a little bit of TAC view action while we watch them ingress, and also a little bit of after hours adventures here after they finish blasting each other with missiles. So I'll let you grab the mic for a second here while I get my TAC view connected.
Yeah, I was going to get mine connected too real quick, but well, around. Okay, so looks like PTF is potentially, yep, PTF is now fielding 6. I haven't seen any more joins from 4th yet. So it looks like potentially we have a 4v6 about to happen.
Okay.
And 4th does not have any more pilots.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
C'est la vie. It's going to be a tough fight, but let's see what kind of a show they can put on. I mean, 2 extra aircraft is a huge difference here in a competition like this, because you're restricted with weapons, right? So let me flip over to the rules here for a second. As we look at these, where are my rules here? Those are the wrong rules. There's the rules for SATAC. Too many streams. So, weapon restrictions. 4 active radar homing missiles of all types. That means 4 120s.
Already at 8 X Fox 3s right now between the 2 teams with this 2-ship disadvantage.
And that's a lot of missiles. 8 missiles is...
It can definitely turn the tide.
Gives PTF more freedom to launch more missiles, to push the enemies, right? At the same time, 4th Stromo will have to be very gentle and very defensive. Now, I'm just looking at the PTF aircraft here. Faisal, he's got an Eagle, but he chooses to bring 4 120s and no AIM-9s. Let's go back to that split screen here for a second here, so folks can see what I'm talking about. No AIM-9s. There are jamming pods. Jamming is allowed here.
It does look like we have some rearming happening right now. So he might just be standing by.
True. Let's take a look at the rest of the folks here at PTF. I am seeing...
Looks like the first 2 ships are loading, and the last 2 haven't started. Oh, starting to populate on the pylons.
There we go. Yeah, for the 16, that thing loves to drink fuel on the ground, so smart move. Let's take a quick look at 4th Stromo. Fourth Stromo is loaded up with standard 4 and 2 on the 16s.
That looks like that's what they're doing on the PTF side as well.
Now let's take a look at their Hornet. Oh, hello, Mr. Hornet. Let's pull you up here. Maxim. Maxim is bringing no Sparrows. These teams do not believe in Fox 1s.
You know,
Fox 1 discrimination.
Yeah. Do you think this is just from a performance standpoint? He's not bringing the 4 Sparrows that he could on this 18?
Possibly, yeah. I mean, I would load up everything I possibly can on this thing because you're already at a missile disadvantage. But
right, and another thing is this competition is unique in the fact that they can bring touts.
that's right. This is a magical numerical advantage they can apply right there. This 18 can bring how many towels? 6 per pylon?
2 per. So he could bring in 4 touts.
Okay. So realistically, there's their numerical advantage right there, right, Rez?
Yeah.
I would love to see some towels, but I'm not going to put that in the chat. I'm not supposed to be helping. As much as I would love to see towels flying around, it's not my place.
Nope.
All right, so I do have TACView connected, Rez, if you want to give yours a go. I'm going to try to set it up onto my second screen here and see if I can inject that in here. I haven't, we actually haven't had a competition that had TACView running properly for a little while now. So this is fantastic to have a competition with TACView again, where it's pre-configured on the servers. And there's our TACView.
We do have a ready from both PTF and Fourth.
All right, you know what? I am going to hang on a second here. Please stand by. All right, Rez, final checks. You've got all my content on screen. You can see everything okay?
Yes, sir.
All
I'm
right.
kind of just going through and checking out the 18 from PTF. It looks like they chose to take some Fox 1s, so you do have 2 of them in this match.
Okay. Well, let's get the countdown going then. On this side, first off, let's put the camera onto the PTF team. They've got 6 on the ground. They've got 7th in reverse. That's PTF 0. And we'll watch the Stormo take off on the next one.
Absolutely.
All right, here comes the countdown. 2, 1, go, go, go. And here we go. The mighty F-15E Eagle taking off.
So it looks like a 1-ship takeoff, and I just looked at Fourth. It looks like they're doing a 4-ship simultaneous takeoff. So,
okay, let me know if I need to switch over to anybody because there is turbulence on this map. This is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, they're doing 1-by-1 takeoffs here. We're gonna lock the camera onto. All right, I'm going to try to lock the camera onto the PTF guys as they take off. And, yeah, they're going 1-by-1, Rez.
Okay. Yeah, Fourth is already... They're all in the air already.
All right. Talk to me. What do you think?
I really hate to see Fourth at such a disadvantage, but I mean, we've seen to come back from like 2 versus 5, and they come back for the win. So I'm not counting them out by any means, but I mean, going into the match, they're probably so focused right now. It's insane.
Absolutely. Yeah, the just the amount of attention and just how much. Yeah, I mean,
They're playing the underdog, right?
they're totally the underdog. They have a lot. They're down by what, 8 missiles. So
Yep.
it's not easy.
So we might see some much more. Yeah, I don't want to say lackadaisical, but we're gonna see some not such high PK shots out of PTF, probably pushing them into a position that they can press.
Yeah, I mean, it's the big question here is, I mean, we're seeing all NATO aircraft first off, which is, I'm not sure what was flown in the first match today, but I think there was an ETF match, and of course ETF was bringing all JF-17s. So I don't know if we've had any flankers here. What's up? Talk to me, Rez.
Falcon said, "Oh no," in chat. Did I miss something?
Not sure.
Yeah, I only see 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what they're referring to.
Falcon says, "Oh no, they are only 4 planes. They're just fighting. The 4th is just fighting. They're just saying, you know what? We're gonna fight.
We don't need any mercenaries.
We don't need it. Exactly. All right, let's get a camera onto the 4th. Let's check out their formation here real quick. So some of them are smarking. They're all climbing for altitude very aggressively. And they're burning. They're burning really hard, Rez, to get into that bubble. Oof, I don't know if that's the best plan. They're really trying to get there, but oh boy.
Yeah, with 103 miles to Bulls.
It's a dangerous thing to burn that much gas, I think.
Yeah.
So they still have 67 miles to go, and they are at Mach 1.4. They're just rushing in as quick as they can.
134 miles to nearest bandit form too. Like,
it's a long way to go.
Like we were talking about weapons, but now I think fuel's going to be a pretty big concern for the match as well.
Absolutely. And you know what? On the other side, you've got Faisal. He's in the F-15. I'm going to put the camera on him. Faisal is just cruising in because he is meant to go fast and high. He dropped his 1 center tank that he had there. And I don't think Faisal really cares because... Right, Rez?
Do you think we're going to see a 4 Fox 3s come off him all at once?
I have a feeling that might be the case. I mean, right now, Faisal's at Mach 1.65 at 41,000. He is on fire.
Yeah.
Look at him go. Wow. Now, our Stormo guys are at 43. Faisal's at 41. He's rushing in, and he is pushing for a Bulls advantage. He's 46 miles from Bulls. Stormo is 52. And he's not slowing down.
No, and the rest of PTF, they're moving, and they're at altitude, but they're not... I don't think they're pushing it as aggressively on the fuel.
Yeah, they're kind of chilling,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
putting themselves in a position to just react to the situation as it unfolds, I think.
Yeah, so the beauty of TACView, one of the sponsors here, Rez, as you mentioned, is we can see everything that's going on here. And
yeah, it's pretty freaking awesome.
Oh, I miss TACView from a few other competitions that have been going on, so this is fabulous. I am going to do some fun stuff here. I'm going to get rid of I'm going to make our terrain hidden here. And we're going to go into flat terrain because sometimes the mountains don't quite properly show up. There we go. But look at Faisal. Faisal's still pushing in. 45,000, Mach 1.9. Oh boy, Rez. Oh boy, oh boy, oh
Yeah.
boy.
He looks to be turning on this group at 64 miles right now, too. So
Can you imagine?
still climbing.
Mach 1.82.
52,000.
We haven't seen the likes of this since Fully Torqued and Alamo with their F-15 fetish.
F-15 passing through 56,000. This is insane. Oh,
He's
you
a
do have
spaceship.
grid turned. Yeah, he's absolutely a spaceship. 59,000. Do you have grids turned off on your F-10?
Oh, the first missile. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Let's look at these missiles. Grids are off, sir. First
Okay.
aim 120. Okay, Rez, here he goes. Second aim 120. Holy crap. These are fast. Three.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I think
whoa.
we just passed through Mach 5 at 75,000 feet. First 120 starting its dive, too. Didn't take
White
very
Line
long
is
for it
trying to
start
defend.
stuff.
White Line
You
is
think he's going
trying
to believe in the notch?
At Mach 1.8, he actually could crank out this missile and make it lose all of its energy.
White Line's just now starting to react, potentially.
Yeah, he's in a crank. He's panicking. He's not believing in the notch. He's doing a Mach 1.7 defense. Away. Missile is tracking him. Hitman is not paying attention. I don't know what to look for. There's too much stuff going on.
I'll watch down to the south.
Sounds good. I'll put a camera on each missile here. And we're gonna going split screen side by side.
So close. Missile defeated from White Line down to the south.
Beauty.
But now we've got Hitman. Low defense. Defeated. Oh, no.
Hitman's
They
in
lost
formation.
Poker.
Okay, we were of the three missiles that we chose to watch, the ones that we didn't watch was the one that connected. All right.
Yeah, I thought Poker. I thought he was free and clear on that one. Recommit from Hitman into a cold F-15 to the north. White Lion and Maxim now pressing into a 6v3 situation.
Let's bring the TAC view back up here. And magic of TAC view is while we're watching Faisal extend. Let's take a look at that missile here on Poker.
We do have a shot out from Gory on White Line to the just southwest of Bulls right now. Looks like,
Oof, there's that hit. All right. Let's bring it back to real time.
man, that sucks. First volley, you're already down 2 players. Now you're down 3. Looks like the F-15 is dragging Hitman into a 4-ship. Gory going unsupported up against White Line in the south. They traded shots. They both look low PK. Gory already cold.
Yeah, how's White Line looking? He's in danger, but
notch.
yeah, that missile's out of energy. I think we're okay. I think White Line's gonna make it, unless he turns into the missile. He's okay.
Okay, I started to see that twitch into the missile. All right, Gory returning to the pack. Zuck coming out of the pack right now to deal with the threats to the south. Looks like we've got Titan, Predator, and Falcon are going to 1v3 Hitman.
Yeah,
They've got altitude. Yeah, they have Angels and Speed right now, too.
And there's the missile on Hitman. I'll put a camera on it. There's a second missile on Maxim in the F-18. White Line is taking some shots at Zuck here. How is this missile looking? That's a Mach 2.3 missile on Maxim. I'm going to switch over to this missile here because this is looking very dangerous. It's coming down on Maxim. Can Maxim defend that missile? Maxim's going into a straight dive. And he put that missile into the parallel course notch. Missile on Hitman.
Do you have a pretty hot looking one on Zuck, too, just to the west of Maxim? And that connected. Zuck is down, now turning this into a 3v5.
White line defeats another missile. All right, so one kill from each side.
Yeah. Now we have Gory and Faisal working white line to the south with Maxim just off their left flank.
Maxim has a chance to break into this mix here. Very hot shot on White Line, who returned the favor.
Now does Faisal see White Line down there? I don't think Faisal saw White Line.
Possibly. Yeah, White Line is definitely safe. Maxim's coming through the middle. Titan's going to take him on. Hitman is... Hitman fired on Cold Falcon. That is a bad shot from Hitman, but he just had to fire something to push somebody off.
Yep,
he's on the deck.
From Titan. Looks like Maxim is sorted on Predator, and Titan is pressing Maxim.
Beaming shot. And we just lost a pilot. That missile I was looking for?
Yeah.
Hitman hit the ground. The missile wasn't going to hit him. Yeah, I think he hit the ground.
Oh, no.
Well, this shrinks the bubble even more.
Oh, no. Titan. Okay. I just saw a missile flying right by Titan. Wasn't sure if it was a factor.
No, it's not. So what I'm really liking here is Faisal in the back here. He's back in his eagle. He's back up high. This is fantastic. Yep. He's got depth. Missile on Maxim. I don't think Maxim cares. Sends back an AIM-120 at Titan. They're both defending. White Line is sneaking in. Missile on White Lion. Can White Line defend it? Does he even know there's a missile on him?
Oh. He beat that one.
He beat that one. Good
Lion
defense.
Is just down to Fox 2s. Maxim.
Let's take a look at Maxim. Fox 2s.
Down to those Fox 2s as well. So, for Stormo, only has 4 Fox 2s between the two of them. Now, it looks like Titan is pressing Maxim right now. Are we going to get a launch?
There's the launch. Is it going to track Maxim? Maxim's diving, going to defend.
Titan realize there was a 9 on him? Oh, 2 missiles coming in at Maxim.
Oh, poor Maxim gets hit.
Yep.
And that AIM-9 is just cruising along.
Yep.
The AIM-9 don't care.
So Faisal was able to just come in with some depth and definitely make a difference there.
So
we're looking at 5v1 right now.
So White Line is surrounded from everywhere.
Yep. Looks like Titan's sorting on him from the southeast. He's got 2 hot and 2 cold right in front of him. So White Lion turning into the hot bandits.
Falcon just sent a high-speed missile on him from the northeast. Now. It's tracking. It's definitely tracking.
White Lion does not seem to be maneuvering right now.
Oh! And... Wow.
Okay.
One hell of a fight. One hell of a
sir.
fight. And good effort by 4th Stormo. I'm very impressed. Now, I saw something weird there for just a second.
Oh, what'd you see?
I think White Line ejected just before the missile hit him. Hang on, let me watch this on TAC view. Was there an ejection? Come on, TAC view. I saw something. I don't know what I saw. For those who are watching the stream, if you rewind and just double check that video. There is an ejection, Rez! In face of a horrible missile to the face, you eject. That was awesome. I've never seen that before in competition. But there's there's the ejection. Oh boy. All right. Well, great work by PTF. Not much else can be said there. And gonna do a quick recap of their missiles here. So let's go to our main screen here and see what we got here. So we got Falcon. He's got his targeting pod and a 120. Faisal, Winchester. Predator. Lots of Sparrows. And 120s that he just threw away. Maybe a low fuel state, Rez? What do you think?
I mean, probably. Low fuel state and just 5v1.
Typing?
You know?
Yep. I hear ya. Couple of, yeah, a lot of Fox 2s still left. A couple of Fox 1s and a couple of Sparrows.
Yeah, Predator just pushed off his Sparrows, so...
Let's watch these glorious and mighty Fox 1s fly through the air. Gosh, Fox 1s are the best missiles in the world. Okay, you know what? I'm special. Okay, I know where I stand. So while we're watching the RTB, let's take a look at the stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could go through. So got quite a few people in here today. That's awesome to see. It's nice to see people participating in the chat, and also the community that is DCS.
We got Archer here from Raiders. We've got Alpha Gator from SPQR. Who else do we know here? We have Vyacheslav Lyotchik and Andrei Smolyotov and Comrade.
Some from the 51st in here.
And we have Mohammed Rafif Fazwan from, I don't know what squad. And SU-34 fullback says, can you do a Russian commentary in parallel? Завтра буду на русском и на английском, потому что будут сражаться БК, так что я буду и на английском, и на русском сразу. So there you go. I'll do both Russian and English tomorrow, Rez, for the BK fight.
No. Okay,
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Absolutely. I'll be lost for half the conversation, but we'll make it work.
You just have to say da.
Da.
Just say da and vodka.
I'll have to go upstairs and get some for the match tomorrow.
All right, so they're coming in for a landing. You know what? I am a terrible person because right in the middle of our two scores, and I'm going to update the scores once the aircraft do make it to the ground. We should have the logos of all the sponsors circulating. But I didn't get that little script set up, so unfortunately, we'll just have to talk about how amazing all the sponsors are. And also, for the folks who are watching the stream, look in the stream description. We've got the SATAC Discord, we've got the SATAC stats, and here's a challenge to everybody who's watching. The SATAC donation PayPal account has existed for 5 years. There has never been one donation. This competition's been running for over 10 years. Somebody, go donate at least $1. We want to make this a historic video. We want one donation to the SATAC PayPal account. Do it now. Please. For the fighters need all the help they can get.
Let's see. Looking through just random combats right here. Lassie says force feedback. I don't know of any companies right now using force feedback. Like the patent on that's so weird. So, and then DDCS does utilize lot ATC. You're correct, but we don't see it in competitions very much. So it's good to see it here.
Also, a lot of ATC on
do use it.
4YA servers have a lot of ATC as well.
They do. Yep. And yeah.
All right, Gory has landed, so I think it's safe enough to say that we've got 1 point for Phoenix Task Force in this match.
Yes.
And the numbers are updated. Let's plug the camera onto Gory here and watch.
So we've got an interesting turn of events. I mean, this is a competition, and PTF are really stepping up to the plate right now. PTF Gory is offering to do a 4v4 next round.
Beautiful. That is fantastic.
Yeah. Looks like White Lion out of the fourth. They do have some messages out right now. So it looks like they might be looking for a couple mercs potentially for the next round. Which, if they didn't fly in the first round, I believe they're not airframe limited, right? They're only limited to the 4 aircraft that took off, have to be the same, right?
Oh my god, Alpha Gator just sent $50 to the SATAC donation account.
Alpha, you're awesome, sir.
Thanks, Alpha. And Gory was so excited he drove onto the grass by that news. Gory was like, whoa, $50, I'm driving into the grass. All right, I'm going to ask the SATAC guys which aircraft PTF should be keeping. Oh, we got fully torqued vehicle here. Perfect. We've got representation from a lot of squads. This is great. All right, I'm going to lock the camera here, point it down the runway as Gory does his maneuvering. We've got another F-16 on the ground here pulling up. Gory's taxiing out. We'll leave it on the screen just as it is right now. Well, 2 aircraft down, more to come. This is your chance, guys, to run to the bathrooms, get some food, refill your coffee or your beers, because we're going to wait for the PTF team to land, and then we're going to go into round 2, 4v4.
Potentially. It looks like Fourth Stormo might have more people. So we'll see what happens.
And I'll explain this to the Russian watchers. So, ребята, что произошло у команды четвертых из Италии? У них было всего 4 пилота, а соревнование 6 на 6. Поэтому они предложили, и PTF согласились в следующем раунде запустить всего 4 самолета в воздух. Так что очень хороший жест от PTF. Очень такой спортсменский и дружелюбный, так что это очень классно. Так что будем сейчас наблюдать. Главный вопрос, какие самолеты оставит PTF себе. Потому что в соревновании самолеты заменять нельзя. Пилотов заменять можно, а самолеты нельзя между раундами. Так что такие вот дела. Молодцы PTF, такие добродушные и спортсменские. So I just called them very sportsmanship-like, Rez, and very kind for doing the 4v4 offer.
Yep.
So this is awesome. Let's take a look here. We've got Faisal coming in. Is he the last aircraft? No.
No, we still have a 2-ship of Predator and Falcon. Looks like they might do a little formation to show off landing. We shall see.
Nice little touchdown here. 139 knots.
Oh no. White Lion is
3 versus 4.
Oh no. For Stormo, I think their pilot down.
No. 3 versus 4. Okay. So This is going to be called SATAC 23 and a half because about half the size of pilots who are going to fly. Oh, look at this beautiful two-ship. See if I can get a nice camera angle here. Oh, come on, cameras. Cooperate with me. Ugh. I'll just do it manually. There we go. How's that for formation landing, Rez?
Pretty freaking awesome.
That's
I'm sure
beautiful.
Zero's watching right now. Absolutely giddy.
And they're dissimilar aircraft, so it's extra bonus points.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Zero's like, you can do better. Do better. Now, the reason we're saying this is because Zero and the Kiap 51st PVO team is masters at formation flying.
Very disciplined.
Yeah, there's no screwing around. When they come in for a landing, they come in for a landing. You know, if flankers don't get much of a boost, 51st can always become an airshow team, right?
I think they like the competitive side of it.
I know. But hey, on flankers in this competition, we've got SD10s, which are really big game changers. So maybe we'll see some of those from BK tomorrow at 6 p.m. GMT Zulu.
Yeah.
Very nice. Look at the AOA on the 16 versus the 18. The 18 just chilling.
Mm-hmm. Almost a three-wheel touchdown.
All right, beautiful landing. I think we can call this a complete, and maybe we can ask for a server restart.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back after the restart, guys. Bear with us. 1. And we're back. This is round 2. Aces 23. And we've got our cameras on the 2 squads.
No.
What? Whoa, what did I say?
Aces.
Oh my God! No, God, no! Oh my God! What? We've got too many streams. No. This is SATAC. SATAC. I have been banned. I have been banned. My brain was on autopilot. That's it. I have been. Oh my God! No, this is not Aces. This is SATAC. Oh gosh!
Earlier, I caught myself. I was about to plug a sponsor that wasn't a sponsor. So.
just back away. Plasma and Resin have been doing way too many streams together, and yeah, this is autopilot. No, this is actually, and we have an excuse. This is our first SATAC stream, so make sure you leave comments and you tell the organizers, 51st PVO Kiap, to not kick us out for mentioning another competition that is still running in parallel. But
yes.
Oops.
Okay, so we've got a ready from both teams now. So it looks like we are set on the runways and ready to get round 2 going.
All right. I'm going to start the official countdown by typing on my keyboard in sequence. I can't possibly screw this up. 2, 1. And
go. Sweet.
all right, let's get a second camera onto the Stormo guys.
This take off, right?
Yep. I'm going to keep a camera just on both runways, just because there could be all kinds of incidents and accidents. Now, Stormo's doing another. Stormo brought 4 aircraft back in, so it's 4v4.
Yep, and amazing sportsmanship out of PTF, recognizing Stormo is down 2 players. PTF, they don't need to, but they are just doing 4v4. They want to make it a good fight. So definitely have to give mad props to them, giving up a 2-ship advantage for sportsmanship conduct. So
yeah, very nice. And of course, PTF took the first round.
They did.
And is PTF all up in the air, Rez?
F-15 rolling right now, about to be wheels up.
Let's take a look at Faisal here.
Wheels up, gear up. Now,
I think...
Faisal, bringing a different loadout. He's filling the pylons this round. Last round he didn't. He only brought 4 120s. So
he's got the Sparrows on this time. He's got the AIM-9s this time. And maybe they're thinking that they're going to get a very different fight from 4th Stormo. Maybe they're thinking there's going to be a little more sneakiness happening. You know, will 4th Stormo fall for that initial shot, right? Because that cost him 1 airframe right away. Ready? Still with me here, buddy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No.
I'm just looking through other things real quick. Just
no worries.
Jumping around.
No worries. Up. Lock some cameras on here. Everybody's in the air. Everybody's airborne. I'm just going to do some housekeeping here. Get rid of some grid lines. And make sure things are visible as the aircraft are streaming in. We've got the tech view up and running. Let's flip over quickly towards rules for those who are watching this. There we go. There's the rules for SATAC 23. 6v6. Today we got 4v4. Airframe selection is permanent. Return to your own base after destroying all aircraft. No air-to-ground weapons, aside from TALDs, so you can launch decoys. No AIM-9X.
Which we haven't seen yet.
Nope. And you should bring them. Bring them. It's not like they're going to cost you. The F-18 can't go very fast anyway. Oh, F-18 guys are so mad at me for saying that right now. Oh boy.
Well, interesting enough, we're talking about the F-18 and for Stromo, they were down to heaters near the end of the match, and White Lion selecting not to bring the extra missiles this round again.
Hmm. All right. Well, let's see what happens here. Oh, we got Rich here. Rich is in the channel. Rich, it's the second round. PTF took the first one with a 6v4 and a good fight by Fourth Stromo. And now we've got round 2, and PTF chose to go 4v4. Let's I'll lock one camera onto the guys from. Let's see here. Where's my TAC view? Please stand by. There we go. I'll lock one camera onto the Fourth Stromo that are coming right into the bubble right now. Again, they're rushing into that bubble. They don't care about their fuel.
Speaking of the bubble, like what we see on F10 is not exact, but it's an approximation of the bubble. But we don't have a shrinking bubble in this competition, do we?
That's correct. The bubble is fixed at 55 miles, 60 miles, I believe. And
Fourth has entered the bubble.
They are
not far behind.
Yeah, the closest
4 miles outside the bubble.
Yeah, the 57 miles from the closest element versus 50 miles. Now, here's a question. How much fuel did that extra 4 miles cost Fourth Stromo? Because they were rushing in.
Yeah. Well, do you think we're going to see a major tactics change from PTF, or do you think that this is from last match to this match? Do you think it's just going to be business as usual? Like,
I think they're trying something different here. Look at Faisal. Faisal, who was before in lead doing Mach 1.8 hair on fire, is not doing that. He's chilling. He's in the back.
Yeah, he's a lot more fuel efficient here.
And he brought Sparrows.
15, a little more late game. I mean, he did get a late game kill last round, but you think we'll see him utilize his Fox 3s a little later in the match?
Hopefully, but I don't know. He could, the F-15 is unpredictable. He can just sprint right now and get right to the front of the line.
Yeah.
Now, look at their altitudes as well.
I was looking at the stacks, yeah.
So let's make these labels a little bigger here so that people can actually read them on the stream. So 42,000 versus only Poker in the back in the F-16s at 48, whereas PTF is right around 40 to 42. Even Mr. Faisal.
Yeah, it looks like the Poker is probably pacing himself with White Line. Probably give him a fuel advantage to do that. Yeah, okay, so they definitely changed some stuff. Poker, I just took a peek. He was just chilling in mill at 47,000. So,
okay. Yeah, 10-degree AOA. He's going burner. He's picking up a little bit of speed, but nothing too crazy.
He brought his AOA down to 8. That's dangerous to get high OA at,
at that altitude.
Near 50,000. Yeah, he's probably, just storing some energy and altitude. Because his wingman's 13,000 feet below him. So it looks like we're about to get the
yes,
show going here.
And here's the move from Faisal. He is making his maneuver. He is offsetting to the south. He's breaking off from the main formation. He is going to try to... I think he's going to flank here, Rez. What do you think?
I think so. So, tip of the spear right now, we have Hitman going up against Falcon and Gory with a launch from Gory.
That's a very long-range shot from Gory.
37 mile, yeah.
But you could always catch somebody unaware.
Absolutely. Now it's interesting to see Gory's not. He's cranking away from his fellow members. So we'll see what happens here. Gory might get separated from the pack, which they might be calculating on trying to
But
draw people to the north, and then Faisal coming in from the south.
now there's 2 missiles from Falcon and Gory on Hitman, but Hitman is sending back a very angry missile.
Yeah, and I don't think Falcon's missile was on Hitman. I think he put it on the F-16 from. You want to give that name Fenrir?
Fenrir.
Fenrir. Okay.
Fenrir.
From Fenrir. Fenrir at 42,000, not defending yet.
Wait for it, Falcon! Oh my god! Sorry. And Fenrir went down. I didn't have time to switch. Wow. Sorry, Falcon, I got excited.
Oh, absolutely.
That was so close. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It went through Falcon and right there. Wow. Last moment. Now, Fenrir was not as lucky. You were saying that. I don't think Fenrir was expecting this missile. It came from space. And
he was still at 42,000. You can't defend very hard that high. Oh, dangerous shot. I didn't even see this on Predator. AIM 120 coming in.
Predator's going into split S. Pulling away.
Potential to beat it. Still has just a little too much energy, and...
Whoa! Flew right over top of him and exploded right in front of him.
Oh, gosh. All right, now we do have a 120. I missed who launched it, but it looks to be dead right now. Okay.
Who's Hitman?
With the launch on Falcon, I believe.
Let me switch this over to map. Oh, no, satellite view. Just so we can see things a little better here.
Yeah.
Lots of missiles flying around.
Second 120 out from Hitman on Falcon. Falcon returning the 120, while Poker coming into the mix from the west. 2 AIM 120s, 1 on Falcon, 1 on Faisal.
That is a lot of missiles.
From Faisal. He fired from 36,000. Bandit was 20.
Much lower.
So that's a high energy shot, but I think they're both going to walk away from that one unscathed.
But Gory's coming in. Yeah, from the north.
He's in a 2v1 right now with Predator to the south. Does Gory turn into support? Does Gory recognize Hitman?
Oh no, he's turning into the missile! And it's another stupid AIM 120. It just flew right underneath Poker. And Gory gets a kill.
Down.
Gory gets a good kill there. I was looking at the wrong missile. Again.
They're hard to predict, like how people are going to react and where to watch, man.
All right. And this missile just gets notched. It tries to reacquire.
That's a shot on White Lion.
White Lion survived it.
Looks to be sorting towards Predator right now. Now, White Lion and Poker are currently 20 miles apart from each other. PTF is in a wall formation. They can turn in at any point they want to.
And White Lion, I think, is dragging out the missiles. He's hoping to draw attention. Maybe they thought Poker was down. Nobody's paying attention to Poker. Look at that.
No.
Gory, maybe? All right.
Faisal's got to be seeing something.
White Lion believes in a notch, and the notch did not believe in him.
Nope.
It's 1v4.
So Faisal, his RWR's got to be, his 2-spage, got to be telling him something right now. He might just be dragging Poker right now with Gory. Oh no, Falcon just launched a 120. And it's off the right wing of Predator, no factor. Now, does Poker see Gory? Gory with a very dangerous shot on Poker. Poker not reacting to it.
Yeah, Poker's firing bottom up. That's a bad place to be in. Yeah. Gory's out of there. I'm not even going to watch the missile because we know it's not going to go anywhere, but Poker reversing. Another roll. He could beat it. Keep reversing. There you go.
He's flaring.
And that's defeated. He's out of there. Good
Now,
job, poker.
only has one Fox 3 left. So he's in a little bit of a bind right here. I mean, nothing's not unwinnable, right? Like we've seen
it, but he's okay. So I'm gonna switch to my flanker mindset. He's going the wrong way. He needs to go back into those hills. Get in the hills, man. Bottom F15 double tap from top down res.
That second one. Yeah, there's a lot of heat on those. Addressing chat real quick. Wombat. So this is a 6v6 competition. Force Stormo was only able to field 4 people.
And we just lost poker.
Oh, wow.
The F-15E came in, high power shot, and it got to poker.
Yep.
Red has controlled the airspace. Back to you, Rez.
Now, Predator just cleared off his rails, but does he know that Falcon is just above him? And okay, yep, no factor. Yeah, so no, PTF was very awesome and offered to do a 4v4. So amazing match.
That was intense. Quite a few really stupid A120s, though. I saw at least 3 that should have proximity detonated, Rez.
Yeah.
But we've got the power of TACV. Should we do a little recap here?
Sure.
Let's just rewind back and just watch what happened here. While we watch the guy's RTB. Gonna rotate the stack view a little bit here, or at least try to. Maybe. Alright, so here they are coming into the coming in for the fight. We'll look at it from the perspective of the 4th. There's those high-speed launches. One on Falcon from Hitman, and then Fenrir in the back. Nobody expects the guy in the back to get shot, Rez. And so this...
It just sucks to have that first pass death. You know, like that kind of sets the tone for the match. It's a lot of guys kind of gets in their head, you know, and on your back foot for the rest of the mission.
And any strategies and formations you had could be falling apart right at that point because you're counting on your pilots to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a 120 that is within 300 feet, 200 feet, 83 feet. That's from the center of the aircraft. So on my screen, it flew right underneath. Oh, what? 48 feet. It flew through Falcon and did not detonate. So what about Mr. Fenrir here? Let's zoom in on this missile and let's look at Fenrir. Missile's coming in only with a 3-degree turn, so he should have heard it. Did he forget to turn on his RWR? Here it comes, 6 miles. Fenrir is not reacting until about 4 miles. He pulls away hard. Let me recenter this thing here. And yeah, that's a hit. Mach 2.6. Boom. So we'll go back into top-down res. So after those initial passes, 3 ship versus 4. Gory's isolated by himself up here. Whereas, you know, it's a bit of a distance over to the rest of the blue folks.
Yeah, he had quite a bit of separation, which worked out pretty well.
A little bit of depth, right? Always helps out.
Yeah. I was
No-
worried about him getting unsupported, and he did get into a 2v1 situation to the north, but he handled it very well. So,
Yeah, that was very impressive because just watching the two aircraft come and look for him, and everyone's got data link in the early stages of SATAC. Those missiles, that missile found Hitman, and it was it was a level shot. Hitman was pulling up for a shot, but yeah, that got him, and put White Line on a back foot. And also, yeah, this missile here on Poker, the one I was watching.
sorry, looking through chat, Alpha says 120s are, quote, special.
They are special.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that res. It went right like another 64-foot miss.
Man.
It went like 48 feet. If somebody in the chat knows the wingspan of an F-16's wings, you know.
Was it like 38 feet? I don't remember.
Yeah. It should have prox detonated, right?
Yeah.
So then we'll go back to White Line. So the entire PTF force basically decides to go after White Line to the north. They drop Poker and regroup to the north. And Gory will make a turn and come back in this way to face Poker.
Mm-hmm.
Predator fires a 120. And White Line almost believes in the notch.
Well, I think he believed in it, but he was trying to. He had the faith.
He did. I put a message in for Gory, who just landed, that we appreciate the flares, buddy. All right. So, what happened here? Did the missile lose lock for a second here? Maybe, if he passed through a notch and then he thought he was safe, and then decided, yeah, right there, Rez.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's also blind spot to that 120, I think.
Yeah, he rolled over. So there you go, guys.
Yep.
Keep those wings level. That tells you where the missiles are. Yeah, this was... Yeah, actually, you know what, Rez? Look at this missile's behavior. It reacquires them. Look at that sharp 10G turn. So I think maybe he did hit a notch earlier here. And he's like, I'm fine. I'm okay.
Yeah.
And then, oof.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's our last man. Last man standing. Poker.
Which, valiant attempt. Like, he
Oh, yeah.
defended quite a few in that 4v1, so...
Yeah, there's another shot there. And he's doing the weave. Look at that. He is doing the weave, but those missiles were from Faisal. Faisal's Mach 1.35 at 25,000. Poker's on the deck. It was a bit of a bomb.
Yeah, so, yeah, Faisal on the 15, definitely. Vastly different mission from the first round. The fast and first versus fast and coming at the end of the game. Take care of stuff. So,
Yeah. It was a
very
really
good match.
great match.
Yep.
I thought that I saw another missile explode behind somebody on the deck, but that might have been in a previous round. So there's definitely some dumb 120s flying around out there.
So we have Gory is down and Faisal is on final right now.
And let me ping White Line and Gory, see if they want to chat.
And I don't know what Predator's doing. I think he's just playing around with flat spins in the 18 right now.
Oh God, is he?
Yeah.
What does he do? Okay, well, let's just put him up on the screen and. Oh my
He's
god.
just bringing the altitude down. It's he's definitely slowing the rotational rate right now.
And he recovered.
Yep. That's one way to get down to pattern altitude.
And for those who are watching, if you ever wanted to try this, left Control S on your keyboard will turn off all sounds in DCS. Sounds on, sounds off. I'll keep an eye on this crazy guy here while I go and figure out if anybody wants to chat. So please stand
absolutely.
by.
And if not, we do have tomorrow we've got another stream coming up. It is Alamo versus BK. So it's gonna be another really good match. And I see some very dissimilar tactics being used in that match.
Well, BK is all about the flankers, and Alamo is all about those eagles. So this should be very interesting. It's going to be red versus blue for real this time.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ping Gory and White Line, see if anybody wants to jump in for a little debrief.
Yeah.
While we just wait for planes to do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Boop, 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 boop. Let me turn the sounds back on. Hopefully the audio was okay.
Yeah, hopefully.
There you go. Fenrir is the wolf of Norse mythology. It's Hela's wolf. That's the wolf that the Hulk was fighting with.
Okay.
So did PTF come back with 4 aircraft? Right?
Where'd the F-15 go? Oh, I think the F-15 may have landed in D-spawn.
Yeah, I saw him on the runway for a bit there.
Yeah.
All right, we've got another beautiful side-by-side landing from Falcon here. Let's get them locked in and watch that landing and see if Gory wants to hop in and say a few words.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gory's going to wait out for the rest of his team to land before he hops in.
Absolutely.
Still on pins and needles because all these landings do matter. You know, in case of tiebreakers, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, Alamo versus BK's tomorrow. Same time.
Alpha, I'm sorry. Alpha pinged me this morning going, "Hey, can you do a stream for Asus?" I was like, He's like, "What about tomorrow?" I'm like,
Oh no. Oh.
We got
What time?
Same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's take a quick look at our sponsors one more time, Rez, while this landing happens. Or do we want to watch this landing?
Yeah, let's watch the landing. I mean, they're putting some work into it, so I'm A-okay watching. And it looks like they're a little closer this time too.
Yeah. I had a nice little overlay for the. Oh, here comes a touchdown. High away and
Touch.
beauty.
Good timing.
Air braking.
Noses down and into the brakes.
Beautiful showmanship, beautiful flying skills.
Yep.
Fantastic work all around. And I think we had about 50, 60 viewers, which was awesome.
Heck yeah.
2-0 in the second round for Phoenix Task Force. Fourth Stormo came and put in a really good show. But, you know, that's where we're at. It was a good battle, good fight, good flight.
Mm-hmm.
Take a quick look at the sponsors. Again, thanks to everybody. Razbam, Eagle Dynamics, Deca, and of course, your favorite VKB. And
don't forget Live ATC, TAC View, and Magnitude 3. So thank you very much. Are we doing an interview?
Yeah, I'm hoping that Gory's going to hop on.
Okay.
And we'll have a quick chat with him.
Anywhere back from White Lion?
White Lion says next time. Next time. They're probably debriefing right now, so we don't want to interrupt that. Where's this Mr. Gory guy? We're just going to keep looking at his airplane here. Just peer pressure, Gory.
There it is.
All right. Gonna save this TAC view. Just so that we can reference it, because it will sometimes fail. And there we go. Second machine has disconnected. We've got the AWACS flying around. And here is our TAC view up on the screen now. For round 2, I'm not seeing Gory just yet. Well, not too shabby, Rez. The whole stream only 97 minutes ago we started, so it's not. We didn't go to round 3.
Yeah, that's it's a departure from our normal matches that we do.
Yeah, multi-hour.
Since the last, yeah. I didn't even get into my tea. I'm still on my my coffee, so.
Do. Come on, Gory. Where are you, buddy? Do. I don't know what else we can say. Right? It's kind of it's a quiet moment. It's a quiet moment.
Yep. So.
We should mention. Air Show. I'm a horrible person. Air Show, the other wonderful streamer here in SATAC, that people should be tuning into for the matches tomorrow. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel into the chat as well. Oh my goodness, I'm terrible. Is it Twitch? Sorry, Twitch. He's on Twitch.
So,
Mm-hmm.
while we're waiting on Gory,
Yeah.
do you think, this is just totally off topic, but do you think that the merging of stable and open beta is going to make bring us more teams in competition?
Okay, so
Yes.
Rez, until the announcement came out yesterday, the
Mhm.
video I was working on was come to open beta and play multiplayer. I was using the footage from a couple of recent matches and LFEs, and that was going to be my big blast out to the community on Facebook and everywhere else. Come to open beta, come to multiplayer, because we're not assholes and douchebags. We're all great guys here in multiplayer. Come join.
Right.
Yes. And then this announcement
So-
comes out.
Yeah. And I don't know, like I'm on both sides of the fence. You know, there's a lot of arguments going both ways, like throughout the forums and just random conversation. And you know, like one of them is bring the entire community together,
Mhm.
and the other is similar to the SRS in-game chat kind of conversation that a lot of people have, where it's a barrier to entry. So the maturity level on SRS is a lot higher than it is in the in-game chat. But the in-game chat gives you the ability to teach new members and grow the community more. So,
True.
hey, what's up, Tech?
Hey, Tech.
Guys, I'm contacting the Italians and the Pakistanians. Let's see if they respond. Otherwise, I'll guess we're gonna have to close down the stream for tonight.
I think
Just
Gory's
let's-
coming over.
Yeah, I
Oh,
asked.
it's coming
Yeah,
over. Oh,
yeah, we're
cool.
still live, Tech. So say hi to the community.
Hello. Yeah, I was just stepping in, cross-checking. All right then.
No,
cool.
stay with us, Tech. We have a question for you. Oh, there's Gory. Perfect. Let's drag him in here. And Falcon.
There we go.
Let's bring him in here. Gory, Falcon.
Hey, what's up?
Welcome aboard, guys.
Good
Thank you
win
very much.
today.
Hey, thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hello guys, thank you.
And great sportsmanship, Gory, for doing the 4v4 there.
Yeah. Can't praise you enough for that, sir.
I missed that situation. What happened actually?
Oh, PTF chose to do 4v4 because fourth only had
They
4
wanted to
players.
leave. The fourth Stormo said that they don't want to play the second round 6v4. So we told them let's go 4v4.
Very
Oh,
respectable.
that was nice. I got you.
So no, great flying too, and very interesting change of tactics. We were thinking about that on the second round. Are you guys going to change your tactics? And you did.
Yeah, we put 15 back in the trail.
Yeah, and Faisal's got that kill at the end.
Oh yeah, I was hoping he would leave something for me, but no, he got it.
Was that you, Falcon, at the end, just firing off your missiles because you just had all of them?
No, I never. I think it must be Predator. I think
Yeah,
so.
it's a Predator fight.
He loves to do that.
That was
He'll have
that
to
was
kill
good.
Friendlies also after the match.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, he killed. He was landing back. I'm not sure which tournament was that, maybe. I mean, they were landing back and in a formation, and a Predator just came under the Gory's F-16, and they both glided, like right before the landing.
So, I think every squad has a predator.
Yes.
Red Star for sure has a predator. I don't know, Tech. Does 51st have somebody who's a little bit crazy? Because I think you guys are pretty serious about being serious.
Uh, I'm sorry, I'm at some other place here chatting with some other guys.
No
Could you? Yeah,
worries.
we're kind of. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I mean, serious? No, we are not. We're just having some fun, trying to um, support the community and do something that we enjoy ourselves, as like flying against other squadrons and so on.
Okay, no, no,
Been
no.
doing.
I was just joking because I said every squad has one crazy pilot that just doesn't follow the rules. So
Gotcha,
Although
man.
he's pretty good, by the way. He's pretty good. That was like me and Pedro. Like, we do this, like
it's your
this kind of stuff. But that was a bad day. It happened like only once, but yeah, it happened.
gotcha. Well, great win. Who are you guys going up against next in your next fight?
You,
Nemesis? Oh,
Us?
Red Star.
Oh, great. Well, we know all your secrets now. Awesome. Well, that's awesome. We've scrimmed a few times, and it's always a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
What
And
I
that's
tend to note, what I tend to notice is that squads that have been participating in events before, as SATAC and others, tend to uh, tend to show that. Uh, so for new guys and newcomers, I don't think this you should get discouraged. There is still like two participants or two squads from each group that gets further to the knockout stage. So there's every chance uh, to compete. And again, for every new squads, the competition is hard, and many of these squads have been flying for many years and flying screams daily against other squads. And the purpose with these interviews and as well with SATEC is that you guys get together, get um, reach out to each other, and uh, have a purpose to practice and have screams and basically find ways to get around each other and show that in tournaments.
that's a really good point,
Yeah.
Tech.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, if anybody's listening, any new teams, they should not give up. They can take this as a practice if they're doing it for the first time. Keep doing it. You'll learn something.
I mean, everyone's got their first match at some
Yeah.
point in time, right? Like we were all there, so
And sometimes we still are. I mean, I don't think we've, I think we've won a couple of SATAC rounds, but I don't think we've ever made it past the elimination with Red Star. So every year we come back and we try again and put on a good show and do our very best. That's all you can do.
Yeah, you learn and it's
Wow.
fun.
That should be better.
Yeah, it's same for all squads, I guess. I mean, it could go either way against
would it
any
be
squad. It
any other
feels
way?
like,
Let's just make sure
to
that
be
everything's
honest,
working how we.
always as happy when it goes well, though.
Absolutely. Well, we'll look forward to sparring with you guys in a couple of weeks here. And until then, I think this was a great flight. Rez, any comments, any questions for PTF on this fight today?
it was an awesome match to watch. I'm glad that I was able to take part in it. So good fight, guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations to everyone, guys. Good flying, PTF and Razin. I'll hope to see you again together with Plasma, doing great streaming. Thank you, everyone, and looking forward for next weekend, where we're
Yeah,
gonna
thanks,
present all the streams and so forth.
And tomorrow we've got BK
Yeah,
and
yeah, God.
Alamo tomorrow. So
Oh man, I almost forgot. Yeah, we do. Here we
you
go.
have so much to keep track of.
Yeah, I got the this weekend.
Organizing.
This weekend been a little bit
Hectic.
overwhelming, hectic,
Yeah.
but it's just as we are starting, we're gonna kind of stabilizing. So you have to excuse us, guys, if we are maybe missing one thing or there. adjusting along the way.
No,
Anyway,
you guys are
thank
doing an amazing job with hosting this competition, and without you guys doing it, we wouldn't be participating. So thank you, Tech.
Yep. Thanks, Tech.
and thank you for you signing up. Take care, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right.
See you, Tech.
All right. On that note,
Falcon?
Rez.
Gory, do you guys have anything left to add, or
That's it. Yeah. Thanks for.
All set, and thank you for the stream.
We'll
Yeah,
see you
it was
soon.
fun.
Absolutely.
See you guys.
Bye,
See you
guys.
All right, good. Bye bye.
All right, I'll leave it on the sponsors screen here as we do our sign off, Rez. And are you in tomorrow by any chance at 1800 for BK?
Yeah, same time. I'm down.
All right, let's
So-
do it.
Absolutely. All right, viewers. I guess
Bye.
this concludes our stream of what was that? What was that? Aces 23 plasma?
SATAC. No one's watching anymore. It's fine. No, it's
Okay.
fine. It's fine. Bye.